My entire life, I have been so insecure about the way that I look without makeup on.
Multiple times in previous jobs, I've been told to my face that I look rough without makeup on.
I became so
insecure without makeup.
Every time people say, I don't wear makeup, I just wear lashes and gloss. I'm like, babes, that is the makeup. Those are the heavy hitters. Let me put on a little lash and a little gloss right now. I'm done. I'm set to go.
Why do we see someone without makeup and think she looks tired, sad, or even ugly? Are they actually less attractive, or are we just used to the illusion? Have you ever heard someone say, she looks so different without makeup, and it sounds almost like an insult? Let's talk about this. Because the truth is, women are often treated like beauty is their job, and makeup is the uniform. Without it, people say they look tired, lazy, or even unattractive. But with it, suddenly we're trying too hard, being fake, or deceiving others. So what do you want from us, really? Let's start with the basics. Makeup isn't magic, but it can feel like it. A bit of concealer, some contour, lashes, blush, and boom, your face looks more awake, more symmetrical, and more polished. But what's interesting is how we've learned to associate makeup with beauty and bare skin with lack of effort. And we see this all over social media. Transformation videos, catfish edits, before and afters.
Why does everybody ask me if I'm Latina? Isn't it obvious?
Latina mommy.
And social media plays a huge role in this. TikTok and Instagram are full of faces that look flawless.
Sometimes you gotta not give a fuck, trust God, and do you.
Perfect skin, sculpted features, glowing under soft lighting. But what people don't see is everything behind the scenes. The filters, the ring lights, the beauty modes, the perfect angles, and the 50 takes before they chose the right one. Creators like Valeria Ferreira Makeup and Rosie Roses often post side-by-sides or time-lapse videos showing the dramatic difference between a fresh face and a fully beat one.
Do you know this thing about flamingos, how they lose their color?
No.
Oh, very interesting. Gives everything to its husband, gives everything to its spouse. And so a lot of men don't realize that. And when you call a woman lazy, it's because you don't stop and appreciate, the foundation.
Lightning alone can make someone look like they've had a full night's sleep, or none at all. And then there's editing, smoothing apps, reshaping tools, subtle filters that erase pores but still look natural.
I just woke up. This is not what I look like right now. This filter should be illegal. Here's the real me. Oh my gosh.
We're comparing ourselves to images that aren't just created, they're engineered. So when you see a girl online and think, wow, she's naturally beautiful, you're often seeing a carefully constructed illusion.
Are you breaking up with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Where your swag, nigga?
And while those videos are fun, they quietly tell us something else. That our natural face is a problem to solve. That without foundation, you're not finished. That without lashes, your eyes don't pop. And that without color on your lips, you disappear.
Someone just said, you're in the dark. I tell you what, Sherlock Holmes, you are unbelievable.
And yet, when women wear makeup, they're often accused of being dishonest. Remember that viral TikTok sound? Take me swimming on the first date?
I have just matched with my dream guy, but you guys are never gonna believe where he wants to take me on my first date. Swimming. There is nothing more I hate than when a boy says, take her swimming on the first date. Your makeup is gonna be so flippin' waterproof, he is not gonna have the pleasure of seeing you without it.
It's the joke that makeup is so transformative, it's somehow a trap. But let's be real, nobody calls it a trap when a man gets a fresh haircut or covers a breakout. The standard isn't the same. So here's the big question, do women really wear makeup for themselves? And you hear it all the time, I wear makeup for me, not for men. And sure, makeup can be empowering, it can be art, it can be self-expression. But can we also be honest about how deep the pressure runs?
Wearing makeup at home alone does not prove that we do it for ourselves. It does prove that we've been brainwashed into thinking these patriarchal beauty ideals are our own. I wear makeup because it feels good. Why does it feel good? Feeling empowered is not the same as being empowered. The fact that makeup delivers such a confidence boost, makes you feel a certain type of way about yourself, should start a conversation, not end. Our primitive brain is under constant assault and control by our culture. Culture and media dictates the reason why we find something desirable. I do think it's really interesting that beauty isn't just about appealing to the male gaze anymore. It's also about being worthy of one's own gaze. And I also recognize that beauty and makeup and outfits, all this can be about self-expression. Totally, of course. Our ideals about beauty are influenced whether we like it or not. I don't think we would use like concealer the same way or a pore blurring primer the same way if it was just about self-expression.
Most girls are taught early on that being pretty equals being liked. That beauty gets you praise, attention, safety, and opportunities. So even if you're not doing it for men, you're often doing it to be respected, to be taken seriously, to be visible in the world that punishes women for looking unpolished. And even in the workplace, studies show that women who wear makeup are seen as more competent and more trustworthy. That's not vanity, that's survival. And that's where the conversation shifts. Because if not wearing makeup means you're treated worse, judged more, and even paid less, is it really a free choice?
Oh wow, my skin actually looks really good today. I don't think I'm even gonna put on makeup. Hey guys, how's it going?
Haley, are you okay?
Oh my god, girl, you look sick.
Yeah, you look tired. Is everything okay at home?
I'm never doing that again.
And we say we wear makeup for ourselves. But how would you feel showing up for a date, a job interview, or even just posting online with no makeup at all? And if that idea makes you uncomfortable, that's not your fault. That's conditioning. That's years of being taught that your real face isn't good enough. And now, let's be clear, wearing makeup isn't the problem. The problem is that women feel like they have to, that showing your bare face isn't natural. It's brave. It's risky. It's not freedom. That's pressure dressed up as empowerment. And you wanna know the wildest part? That even wearing no makeup is fake now.
You know those girls that always look clean, their skin is always glowing, their lips are always glossed, and they never ever look like they're wearing too much makeup? We may not be them, but here's how to get their look.
Apply concealer to these exact spots and
The clean girl aesthetic still involves flawless skin, lip tint, brushed up brows, and the perfect dewy glow. We're expected to look effortlessly beautiful, emphasis on the beautiful. The effortless part? Not so much. And celebrities play a big role here. They post makeup-free selfies saying things like, just woke up like this, or natural beauty, when in reality, they've had professional facials, botox, lash extensions, brow laminations, skin treatments, and the best lighting money can buy. And that's fine, but let's not pretend it's natural, because the average girl ends up comparing her bare face to a professionally prepped, lit, and edited one, and it feels like she's fallen behind. Even celebrities like Hailey Bieber or Zendaya, who often get praised for their minimal makeup looks, are still benefiting from professional lighting, makeup artists who specialize in the no makeup, and access to treatments most people can't afford. The final look may seem casual, but it's anything but effortless. So maybe the question isn't, is she ugly without makeup? Maybe it's, why are we so uncomfortable with women looking real? Why do we panic when we see under-eyed circles, acne scars, or natural skin texture? Why do we assume that anything unpolished is unworthy? Because here's the truth, a woman without makeup isn't ugly. She's just not performing. And that scares people who are used to the performance. And now let's talk about the growing trend on TikTok, the I feel ugly without makeup videos. These videos show girls transforming from a fresh face to a full beat, while revealing a caption or voiceover saying they feel ugly or unworthy when barefaced.
I became so insecure without makeup. I wish my poor self would just be happy with my natural beauty.
It's raw, it's honest, and it shows how deep the insecurity runs. This trend exposes the emotional reality that many women experience, that without makeup, they don't feel seen or valued. And it's not just vanity, it's about feeling invisible in a world that only validates you when you look a certain way. The comment sections are often filled with people saying things like, "You're beautiful either way," but also with people admitting, "I feel the same." It's a collective vulnerability. And what's powerful about these videos is how they pull back the curtain. They revealed how performative beauty actually is, and how exhausting it is to feel like your natural self isn't enough. It proves that we actually need the space to talk more about the pressure, the fear, and the discomfort that comes with taking off the mask, both literally and emotionally. So let me know your thoughts. Do you feel different when not wearing your makeup? Have you ever been judged for it? If you like the video, hit the like, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next episode. Bye!